They are a people that places value on responsibilities. They are a people that doesn't create dependency. They know that dependency syndrome is something that will make their life to remain stagnant. These people, I call them the people that determines how much they can be successful for their lives. You know why? Because they place value on discipline, on responsibilities. They place value on people. Some of us are so lackadaisical with our. I was chatting with somebody, she's chatting with someone this evening, and I said, so sir, when do you normally wake up? He says, I wake up by 7. I said, what? By 7 a.m.? So you can still lie on the bed till 6 o'clock a.m., 6:30, and by 7 o'clock you are waking up. I said, no wonder your life is still at this stage. No wonder you've not made any progress, because you don't value time. Anybody who doesn't value time will always walk against the tide. If you don't place value on time, you will always walk against the tide. If you don't place value on your social orientation, things won't work for you. You always find a way to blame people. And while you blame people, you become lame. L-A-M-E. The more you blame, the more you become lame. That is blame, becoming lame. So the more you blame people, the more you become lame. The more you criticize the government, the more you become crippled. Criticism is good, but sometimes make sure it's not crippling your life. Make sure it's not crippling your life. So these people of social value orientation, you need them in your life. You need them in your life. I say they are people who places value on knowledge. You know why? Because the wealth of humans are in the knowledge they have. The wealth of humans are in the knowledge they have. The wealth of humans are in the knowledge they have. So if you don't place value on knowledge, your life will always be on the edge to, always have issues here and there, keep having problems here and there. So you need to place value on knowledge. And these are the kind of people you should be conversant with. These are the people you will always want to be part of your team, because once they are in your team, progress is always on the way. Progress is always on the way. So they are people that are responsible. I define responsibility as ability to respond to your abilities. Responding to your abilities. That is what I mean by responsibilities. Ability to respond to your abilities. Your abilities to respond to your ability. That is what I termed responsibility. So you need this type of people who places value on people. Some of you have shut some doors because you didn't place value on people. You trivialize access. People give you access to their life and you trivialize it. And that's why the access never happens. You don't know how to appreciate people. When you can't appreciate people, you will always depreciate. That's why I keep telling people, appreciating people doesn't end with thanks. People pay your school fees, you say thanks. People give you money, you say thanks. No wonder it doesn't come again. Learn to do the right thing. Thank you. I appreciate you. God bless you. Thank you so much for this honor. Thank you so much for this gift. No matter how little, learn to appreciate people. So the next type of people you need in your team to make it big in life, I call them people of competence. People of what? Competence. Go to the chat box, indicate people of competence. People of competence. People of competence. People with high competency. Stop going for mediocres. Stop going for people who doesn't understand competency or competence. Stop going for people who are always complacent. They always see things as usual. They always see things as, is it not Okwale? We call it in Igbo Okwale. Is it not land priest that is talking? What do I need to learn? Is it not the MD? I just saw him. Is it not the MD? Is it not Tata that is talking? I know now. And that's why you depreciate. And that's why with time, you start losing what you think you have. That's why even the Bible tells us that. It says, take heed, so that you don't think you have it all. Because even the thing you think you have will be taken away from you. So people of competency, I call them people who are ever ready. They are on the move. They are the people that are always on the move. They are strong-willed people. They are strong-willed people. They are people who are able, not people who are disabled. They are able. They have ability in them. They have agility in them. They're always on the move. They always want to know how do we get it done? How can we move? They have zeal, people of zeal. You need them. And these are the kind of people that when you have in your team, things begin to work out. Things begin to work out. People who are filled with wisdom. People who possess conviction. People who have concerns. People who have confidence. And people who have courage. People who have courage. Their confidence is strong. Their confidence is strong. That's why they can persuade. They can persuade people to be part of the team. They can lay persuasion. They can persuade you to take actions. And it is their courage that enables them to ask people to do something, to engage people into action. It's not manipulation. No. It's not manipulation. But they have this way of doing it because they have the conviction, they have the concern, they have the confidence, and they have the courage. They have the courage. You can get everything you want in life if your will is just to help other people get what they want. That is the team spirit. Join the team. Create a team. Latera is a team. Join the team. Your success lines, they are a team of people. Join them. Don't start negotiating with foolish people just for you to prove your wisdom. No, they're going to drag you down. They're going to drag you down. It was in this type of meeting that I said one day that you don't become rich. You don't become rich by being in a congregation of rich people. If you don't have the right mentality they have, you are going to be a poor people in their midst. Like Jesus said, he said, the poor you always have in your midst. The poor you always have in your midst. But I need you to know that if you can change your team this night, if you can change the type of contact you have in your phone, big things are going to come. Big contracts are going to come. We had our coach, they said the other day that it is your contact that determines your contract. Contract. If you have the likes of Nkechi Crayfish, Ijoma of Obina meat seller. These are kind of people that will keep coming around you because they are part of your contacts. They are part of your contacts. Most of my contacts, I save them with big clients. And we always tell us to assume prosperity for your clients. You need to assume prosperity for them. All these things boils down to the mentality shift. Remember, I said the problem with men, or someone said, or you heard it from me, the problem with men is that men simply don't think. Men simply don't think. You don't think. You don't want to think outside the box. You want to remain there. Get along and move. Move. Just keep going. You may not know how it's going to come, but keep going. You may not know how you are going to become perfect in selling, but keep coming. Keep reading. Keep mustering efforts. Keep mustering courage. Keep gathering knowledge. They can never be outdated, but they help you one step to another, one step to another, one step to another. So these are the 4 people, or the 4 kinds of people you need in your team. Not people who don't value time. Don't spend time with those who don't value time. No, don't spend that time with them. And remember, nobody gives a damn if you don't become successful. Success is not in a place. Success is in you. But success can be cultivated. The habitual things that makes people successful, they can be cultivated. Somebody might be saying every Tuesday Zoom meeting, are they not tired of talking? No. We are not tired of talking. Do you know why? Because these things are the things that happen to us, and our lives changed for the better. We handled these things. We saw them. We journeyed in this process. And that is why we are calling you to come on board. Don't be there and be complaining it's not working. It is working. It is only you that is not working. It is only you that is not working. I once told somebody, I said, there are no better humans. The only thing is when you have humans with better life and better results, they become better humans. So don't just say there and think that it's not going to work, this and that, this and that, this and that. No. It is a complete colossal failure to wake up every day and fail. Yes. If you're going to wake up every day and fail, just die. Just die. Just die. So you won't be adding to the problems of life. I know that word is harsh, but we need to take it serious. Wake up every day, ask yourself, why am I awake? Why didn't I die? Remember, every second, every minute, people are coming into life and people are going out of life. People are being born, people are being living, people are dying. So when you sleep and wake up tomorrow morning, ask yourself, why did I wake up today? Find a meaning to your life. But you need that team. You need that team. Because they are the ones that can help you. They are the ones that can bring meaning into your life. And when you have a team, you become guided by laws. Be guided by laws. Be guided by laws. Money loses value when you shift to get it. When you shift to get money, that means you boycotted some laws. And the money loses value. And that's why it's not going to make any progress on your part. Remember, the value of humans are in the knowledge they possess. They are in the knowledge they have. You don't help weak people. They keep making you weaker. No. So remember this type of people you need, and check within your team, check within your what do you call it, your contacts, if you have them. I repeat them again. The people that have the good belief system, I call them believers, people of perception. People of perception. If you have people who doesn't believe in your team, yes, I know to some extent you need people who doesn't believe. But to a large extent, you need people who believe, because they're going to make the work easier. They're going to make the process less difficult for you. They're going to make the process less hectic for you. I call them people of perception. I say believers are closers. And I said again, you need mentally elected people. People who are always joyful in their spirit. For some reasons, I don't like people who always pound their face. For some reasons, I don't like people who always see negativity. They complain. The first thing they tell you in life is, life is difficult. Tinubu is just messing the whole country. Tinubu is messing the whole country. Some people are cashing out. Some people are living large. Some people are living big. So it boils down to the kind of thinking they have. And I say that these mentally related people are people of power. How do I know? Because they have thoughts. Remember, thought is power. Thought is power. I call them the how thinkers. They think, how do we get it done? They go out of their way to think outside the box. You are where you are today because you don't think. Your bank account is proportional to the level of your thinkingness. Some of us, 100,000 is a red flag for you in your account. Some people, 10,000 is a red flag. Some people will even keep eating that money till once it's 1,000, that is when their eyes will open. They say, my brother, they don't read. So if you have such type of people, you need to discourage them. You need to discourage them. And I said again, you give social value orientation kind of people. Social value orientation kind of people who places value on morals, people who places value on discipline, people who are responsible, responding to their abilities. And I say it again, you need people of competence, people who are ever ready, people who are always on the move to get it done. People who are always on the move to get it done. You can't make progress in life if you don't have a strong team. That's why I keep telling people, the dream, teamwork makes the dream work. Somebody write it on the chat box. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream to work. Teamwork makes the dream to work. Remember, you can get everything you want in life if you just help others to get what they want. If you can just help others to get what they want. Be a man of conviction. Be a man of concern. Be a man of confidence. Be a man of courage. Yes, be a man of courage. And remember that you know the things that have been working for you. All you need is to get along, move along, be attracted to people who are high flyers. I know it wasn't your fault that you're poor. Maybe your parents are poor. It wasn't your fault, but it's your fault that you are still poor. Yes, because you have everything to hit it big. Okay? You need to put your brain into action. You need to labor in knowledge, because knowledge gives you money when being utilized. Knowledge gives you money when being utilized. So I think on this, we are going to call it a brief and allow you to bring in your questions. allow you to bring in your questions, So what questions do you have? Or what did you learn from this short class? It is a short class. So what do you learn from it? What do you learn from it? Have you mastered yourself? What are you best at? Have you mastered yourself? What are you best at? Have you moved from the known to the unknown? Or are you moving from the unknown to the known? Which one are you doing? So tell me what you learned and share what you learned with me, and tell me what you are going to do new this week. Tell me, I want to hear. Remember that knowledge is appropriated. When knowledge is given, it should be appreciated. When knowledge is given, it should be appreciated. Okay? So tell me, what did you learn? What value have you gotten? Remember, life doesn't give you as you desire, but life gives you as you learn. Until what you know becomes what you do, you haven't learned anything. So tell me what you are going to do differently this week. Tell me, unmute your button. Tell me what you're going to do new this week. You can write it in the chat box. Tell me what you're going to do new this week. Tell me what you're going to do new this week. I'm waiting for you. Tell me how you're going to add to your competency. Tell me how you're going to do away with complacency. Tell me how you're going to do with everything that needs to make you to be coming. So tell me, I'm waiting to hear from you. Yes, I'm waiting to hear from you. Oluoma, Chibike, Chinemel, Chinonyelumo, David Ezenu, Gabriel Abayomi, Godsen, Jonathan, Princess, and a host of others who are watching from the YouTube. Godsen said, intentionality building my team with people of competence. Intentionality building my team. Remember, the team you build today are the ones who are going to make your dream work. If you know where you're going, you should know the kind of people that are coming with you. You don't have to look out for everyone, but you have to look out for people that add value to your life. You have to look out to people that sustains a growth. One thing is to help people grow. One thing is for people to sustain growth. Yes. Okay. Chibike said in the chat box, what I'm going to make this week is to delete contact that doesn't add to my growth. Yes, I love that. You know, one day I woke up and after hearing a message, I decided I checked my contact. The man of God was preaching. He said, if you don't have 10 people who can give you 100,000, at least 100,000, he said, you don't have people, you don't have contact. So I woke up and I started deleting some contacts. People who always tell you, hi, what's up? People always tell you, come, let's hang out. They don't want to tell you to come and hang it so you can get knowledge. They want to always hang out so you miss the things you need to learn. Okay? Oluoma said, I learned that for me to make progress in life, I need God and a good team. Yes, even God needed men. Yes, even God needed men. God needed this team. Yes, God needed you to make progress to the things that are happening in life. So you need God, and God needs you. You need a team, and the team needs you. You need them. Okay? So I'm still waiting for some others. I need three people to share with us what they learned this evening. What they learned this evening. What do you learn about value? What value are you going to add? What value are you going to add? What decisions are you going to make? Remember that decisions create possibilities. You learn your way into wealth. You learn your way into wealth. You learn your way into wealth. The kind of contacts you have determines the kind of contracts you have. Anyone you can't attract, you can't contract. Learn how to attract people, good people, not poor people. I keep telling you, the way you dress makes people to address you. Okay? Sometimes you can wear a mini skirt and you are half naked and you want to attract the likes of MD. You want to attract the likes of Tony Elumelu. You want to attract the likes of Dr. Stephen Akentaro. No. Okay, you must dress decent. That's how you attract the men of competence. You dress decent. You attract the men of competence. In Igbo language, I will say it that I don't know. I can't remember how we say it again. But or they call it Wabalo, or they call it Golu. I don't know how to explain it, but you just get what you should I say what you always look like. You attract what you look like. Yes, you attract what you look like. So, okay, Oloma said again, I must make sure I update my contact this week to get high tickets people because my contact determines my contract. Oh, and my commission. I love that. Yes. You know, while growing my team, I was being careful of the kind of people I bring to my team. I've had a time I woke up and started to delete some people from my team, reason because I see them as burden. Remember, in life, there are two kinds of people you meet. They are either a lesson or a blessing. They are either a lesson or a blessing. They are either a burden. They either come with their burden or they have come to lift your own burden. They either come with their burden or they have come to lift your own burden. So be discerning the kind of people you have in your team, in your list. Be discerning the kind of people you make friends. Are they the people that always talks about the trend? I keep telling people, when you always follow the trend, your life is going to bend. When you keep following the trend, oh, today, this week, iPhone 16 is raining. Let me get it. Oh, this week, spaghetti hand is raining. Let me get it. No. You have to be conservative. You have to delay some gratifications. That's how we know people of high elevations. They are not people who are easily moved. They are people who have a solid stand. They are people who have a solid stand. They are affirmative. They are standing firmly. So the best thing you can do in your life is to build a team. What kind of team are you building? Remember, your life, the growth of your life, the success of your life is directly proportional to the kind of people you allow into your life. Build the best team. 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 If you don't learn anything this night, build the best team. Build the best team. Anything that is built that does not build is not worthy to be built. Remember, you need that value. Okay, so tonight I think we're going to close impromptu because a lot of things needed to be done on our table, and I will need you to start making progress this night. I will start making progress this night. Okay, how many of us are still writing what Coach Tade taught us? You wake up every night and you are writing, I'm selling 75 million products of lateral properties this year. you write it times 10. You wake up, you write it times 10. You want to go to bed, you write it, and before you know it, your life changes. Life is not a rocket science. Life is
Hi everyone. I believe he's having a network issue. Can we all hear me?
I will hear you.
Oh, okay. You're back.
Yeah.
You are muted, Mr. Chris.
Okay, sorry. I mean, so I think we are done. So with this, we call it a night. Okay. So make sure before you sleep, read over these things you have jotted down once again. Read over them once again. And I bet you, if you keep doing this, if you keep changing these people, if you get these white people in your team, your life is going to make a headlong. Your life is going to make a headway. Thank you as you do this. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Christian. That was a very wonderful section. And thank you to every one of us who are joining live on this call. You are so appreciated. And please remember, Tuesday is another time of training, and you really need to let's try and be joining our trainings on time. It's very important because of other things we have at hand to do. All right. So do have a good night rest. And please also remember that our next training is going to be on a Friday, just like we concluded on the town hall meeting. So be reminded that our training is going to be holding Friday this week. Let every of your team members be aware of it. And Tuesday training will come back again online. All right. Do have a good night rest, and thank you for joining once again.
It's good night, everyone. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Mr. Mike, please, you can end the call for everyone. Thank you.